Hey girl, it's Emily. I'm so excited as we just launched my signature program, Thrive, inside of my new app. This is a 12-week hybrid of progressive overload and metabolic conditioning with the secret sauce. Phasing. Now through October 25th, you can grab it for $100 off, no code needed at bit.ly/thrive and train for life. And bonus, you get lifetime access. I update the program 3 times a year and other amazing bonuses like monthly calls, my habit course that has helped hundreds of ladies make their habits stick, and a private podcast that is updated every season to habit hack the challenges that might come your way. This is habit-based fitness programming that you're not going to find anywhere else. Plan on finally being consistent and seeing and feeling results following this program and stop surviving, but finally thrive. Again, go to bit.ly/thrive and train for life and save $100, but only through the 25th. I also linked it in the show notes for you. Okay, let's get into the show. Hey there, welcome to Habit Hack Thursday, where I share a habit hack around fitness, mindset, or food freedom in order to help you train for life and make your health a lifestyle. No dieting around here. So let's go. Hey gang, welcome back to Habit Hack Thursday. Okay, let's face it, we are on our phones a lot, right? It's a habit, an unconscious habit to just open up your phone and start scrolling your social media apps, right? For me, it's Instagram, then TikTok. And we spend a lot of time scrolling, right? I mean, my husband and I will scroll laying next to each other in bed at night. And sometimes we even send each other the exact same funny dog reels. Now, as I was doing research for this episode and time spent on social media, I saw that on average, people spend about 143 minutes, that's 2 hours and 23 minutes on social media every day. That's almost 2.5 hours per day spent scrolling different platforms. And that's a lot of stuff to be exposed to, in my opinion. And sometimes it's not like the healthy or feel-good stuff, like those funny dog videos, like I mentioned. As I researched this further, it showed that there's a strong link between consuming appearance-centric content and increased rates of depression and anxiety among adolescent girls. And I would fight that, yes, this is even for moms as well, right? There's a lot of influencers that I like to follow. I like to see what they're wearing, how they're styling their hair, the overconsumption of skincare. Like, I can't look away. I like watching day in the lives of these girls as well, right? However, excessive use of social media has also shown to have effects on parenting, causing parental distraction, decreasing the level of everyday parental engagement with your kids, and just making a child more likely to be at risk for like an injury, right? If you have real little ones, or just feeling second to their parents' phone and scrolling and always trying to get their attention, right? Now, social media may increase feelings of anxiety and depression, specifically in teens and young adults. The addictive nature of social media activates the brain's reward center by releasing dopamine. This is a feel-good chemical linked to pleasurable activities. Both of my boys now have phones. One's almost 13, the other's 16. The other one, my youngest one, just got a phone. And their little brains are still forming, and it's so easy to get addicted. Neither one of them has social media, but they're on YouTube. My oldest does have Snapchat because I guess that's the only way kids communicate now. They don't really send like actual text. I don't know. That's what I heard. And they're just scrolling videos all the time, and they're just mindlessly doing it. It's so addictive, and it's because of that dopamine response, right? They've created a habit loop around that, and the reward on the other side is that dopamine hit. And it's the same for adults as well. Now, I've shared before how I've set social media limits in my settings. You can do that as well. You can go to Facebook, Instagram, and set limits, and a little pop-up box will come up and be like, you've reached your limit. You can ignore it, or for me, that is just a good cue for me to put my phone away if that warning comes up if I've met my limit for the day. But as I was thinking about this, I wanted to habit hack it even further for you. So, for example, have you ever looked at someone's fitness page with before and after pictures, and now all you see is the before and afters of other people if you're on your For You page, right? Which, by the way, you won't find any before or afters in my app, the Training for Life app, because they're actually very triggering to me, and I like to focus on the non-scale victories, that Training for Life mentality. And if your body changes in the midst of it, which, spoiler alert, it will, that's amazing. But needless to say, we're all on our own journey. I don't do before and after. I don't like before and after pictures, but it's real easy to get sucked into it. If you look at one, then they all come up, right? It's the algorithm, right? It figures you out, right? It figures you out. Maybe you've watched someone's funny dog video, and now that's always the first person you see when you open Instagram or TikTok. Or what I've really noticed on TikTok is the TikTok shop. It's like out of control, right? You're targeted with this shirt or like this random car mount for your phone or light, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to get it because that's all that's coming up. The algorithm has you figured out. So this got me thinking. How can we habit hack this to our benefit and help our mindset so we're no longer making our kids feel like we're ignoring them or not connecting with our spouse? We're getting rid of the comparison trap and even rewiring our own brains through some very strategic habit loops. Now, I love testing out habit hacks on myself and then sharing them all with you here. And this one's been a game changer for me when it comes to my mindset, and it has to do with habit hacking that social media algorithm. So, of course, I have a habit loop I've created that I'm going to share with you that, girl, take it, use it. So the cue is a video comes up on my social media, my For You page, whatever, and it kind of just makes me feel like less than, or I know it's very triggering to me and my mindset or comparison or whatnot. My new routine is I'll unfollow or I'll say, see less of this. If I see that, then I immediately go in the search bar, whatever app you're on, and I type something in the search bar that makes me feel good as my new habit. So lately it's been anything like funny, like millennial mom. Like I love seeing early 2000s and 90s hip hop and like women like lip syncing to that. That makes me so happy. That's like my jam. Of course, dog related content. I look up protein inspired recipes because I'm really upping my protein as I'm lifting heavier, as I'm going through my programming in the Training for Life app. And one of my most important ones is I'll type in inspiration from the Bible or inspiration from God. And what do you know? The reward on the other side is I'm changing the algorithm. It starts to show me more and more of these type of videos. Like, mind blown, right? So if you're going to be on social media, then we might as well use it to our advantage and not allow it to affect our mental health in a negative way, but habit hack it to show you what you're interested in. Habit hack it to lift you up instead of breaking you down, or even just to make you laugh, right? I love this so much. This has totally changed my scrolling on social media and allowing me to block out all the noise and just really focus on what is true, what is going to lift me up, what's going to make me laugh, and it's been really beneficial. So it's that simple. It's that simple. I love testing out habit hacks myself and then sharing them all with you. Now it's time for you to go take action. Let me know if this episode was helpful. You can always come find me on Instagram at EmilyNichols22 if you want some Training for Life habit hacks, dog content, and usually some laughs and funny memes along the way in your algorithm as well. So I am always rooting for you. Again, let me know on Instagram if this episode was useful. I know it's been a game changer for me. All right, girl, I'll see you in the next episode. I am so proud of you for listening to another episode of Habit Hack Your Health. I don't want you to just feel inspired, but I want you to go take action. To help you do that, go grab a free 7-day trial inside of the Training for Life app. This is habit-based fitness programming that you won't find anywhere else. A full fitness library with workouts programmed around what we need as midlife moms, and habit trainings and accountability community to help you stay consistent no matter what season of life that you're in. Go to trainingforlifeapp.com to start your free 7-day trial, and let's start training for life together. I'm so rooting for you, girl. I'll see you in the next episode.